Hey everyone, this is Sean Powell with Traffic Monsoon. I wanted to talk about something. I wrote a comment last night and I shared it to a couple of Facebook groups. It was, I was a part of for Traffic Monsoon, Ari Maccabee, Frank Calabro, and Rob Fraser's groups. And I posted it on my timeline as well. But something I learned a while back in another business, and the moment that I realized that was my answer to succeeding in that business, I realized that it wasn't just that business, it was going to be any business. Have you ever noticed that certain people can grab a hold of no matter what the business is, and you already know in the back of your mind, oh, this guy's going to tear it up. I saw what he did with the last business he was in. It's just a matter of time. Why does he have that? Why do certain people have that ability that other people don't? And a lot of y'all, I think, when you reach that point, you understand it's not as hard as you think. So many people are walking around like blindfolded. And the worst part is they can be so excited about the business on the inside. You can look at they're the most bubbly, happiest, look like they're about to explode in the Facebook groups. The most motivated people in the Facebook group itself. But they're not getting results. Have you ever noticed that before? They can believe in it so much, but no one is seeing that. No one is getting that vibe off of you except the people who are already in your business. Now, that's hard to bring people into your business if they're sitting in the Facebook group already joined. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to talk about is something a little different now. You can believe in the business just as much as them without sitting right there in the Facebook group all day long. Because, y'all, I'm going to tell you, if you're in Traffic Monsoon and you're not applying action, it's not doing you any good. Understand what I'm saying? Now, as much as I appreciate that person being there, being a cheerleader for everybody else, all my downline I'm sending there, I appreciate it and I think it's great. But I would think it would really be more beneficial to them and to people in the group, to be honest, if they would just go put that energy in one direction and focus it getting out to the people. If you don't apply action to your people, to what you're doing in your business, you're not going to have a business. Don't turn this into a social club. You see what I'm saying? And it's very important that you get out there and you apply that action. And if you don't know what you're doing yet, then great. You still get out there and you apply the action. You're going to get seen by somebody. Now let's talk about that for a second. Being seen while you don't know what you're doing. You know who's got the hang up on that? It's not the people looking at it. It's you. You're the one that's got the hang up on it. Oh man, I hope my friends on Facebook doesn't see my brand new YouTube video. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, you know what? My sponsor on day one, when I finally got in touch with him, for my very first online business, he told me I needed 50 YouTube videos. Okay? I didn't have any idea what I was doing. You know what I did? I made 130 YouTube videos in the first month in 1 week. And they were good YouTube videos. And get this part, y'all. I was in front of it every one of the videos. Every video I did, I was standing in front of it. I am not behind the camera like I am right now in this video. All I had was an S3 phone. Nothing else. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something else too, y'all. I'm blind in my right eye. I have been like that since I was about 18 years old. And I was real self-conscious about it. Didn't want to get in front of that camera at all. But you know what? I wanted my business more than I cared about anybody thinking anything about me. What I look like. And some of y'all going to have that hang up. You're going to be like, oh, I'm too fat. Oh, I'm too old. I'm going to tell you what. There's an older gentleman. He's the one that done the video at the very beginning that got me excited about doing online business in the first place. Thank God that he wasn't too old to get up there and do a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that the universal language is going to be belief. And when you get in front of that camera and you just go, it's going to come out. And the ones that you're going to influence are going to be influenced by it. Okay? Now, I'm not saying you got to do YouTube. There's three sources for the most part. If you want to know the answer as to what you need to do, okay, it's easy. It's going to be Facebook, it's going to be YouTube, or it's going to be solo ads. Now, here's the thing. Whatever you pick, I don't care. I really don't care. The thing is, pick the one that you think you like the most and go master it. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, when I say master it, I mean, know it inside and out. Be the guy when you walk in there, it's like, y'all, and then they're going to say, hey, that's that Facebook guy. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the fact that you have worked it over, you have figured it out, you have hit roadblocks. You are not, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you're not going to make it in this business without hitting roadblocks, and know that it's not going, that it's going to be there, and know that you're not going to quit. If you know you're not going to quit, you know there's going to be roadblocks. You know you're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to do some research, YouTube. You find the best person you got on Facebook and say, you know what? I'm at this point right here. I just can't figure. Do you have any idea? Because I'm going to tell you what, 99% of the time, people hit that roadblock, and there's that little easy exit off to the side, right? There's an exit just right here. All I got to do is just take it and quit. You know what? I tried. I didn't make it. You know what the sad part is? A good deal of the time, your niche, your answer to what you're looking for, the way to get all the leads you've been looking, the way to impress people, whatever it was that you're trying to do, is sitting on the other side of that roadblock. Those 99% that pulled off, that's why they didn't get it. Sitting right on the other side is your answer. And I know it because I was there. I was there. I seen the same roadblocks they hit. You know what? I think God does that to you because He wants to see how bad do you want it. He's going to let you hit your head against that roadblock. He's going to go take a lunch break. He's going to come back and see, are you still hitting your head on that roadblock? What are you trying to do? Are you going over and under and around? You always heard people say that, right? And go through it, go under it, right? The point is, you're not quitting and you're not being deferred from it because of your belief and the focus that you've got for getting the job done. So I'm saying 99% of the people aren't that tough. That's the honest truth. And they don't treat it like it's a real business. Online business should be different somehow, right? No, it's not. It's the exact same thing. There's no difference. And listen to this, y'all. Often, when you go from that first roadblock, you may hit another. But let me tell you something. God looks at you and say, you know what? I'm proud of you. You keep hitting your head on that roadblock. Here's your answer. Bam. There you go. Go to the next one. And then you go stand there and hit your head again. But that's what weeds out the people who make it and the ones that don't. If all you had to do was apply action and that was it, I wish that was it. I really do. I think it would be so fair if somebody just put in the action. But it takes belief. It takes commitment. It takes sacrifice. It takes hitting your head on that roadblock. And it's going to take figuring it out. And sooner or later, you're going to be shown the way through. And when you do it, you're going to get rewarded for it. And you're going to be proud of yourself for doing it. And you're going to help other people in the process. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I've talked about really is what I learned with Facebook. YouTube, I've really been focused on this. The weird part is, and I'm not knocking this because I thank God I am. I've learned a lot of things in this. This 73, y'all, would have been 200 plus if I was just stayed focused on Facebook. I know that. I know that for a fact. Okay? But my YouTube videos are now starting to pick up. I've got 542 subscribers. I'm averaging about 12 to 15 subscribers a day. My phone's ringing 3 to 10 times a day with people from YouTube. And I'm at 60,514 views. I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know I'm staying focused. I don't want to quit and run back over here. Do you know why I want to stay focused? Because my people that come into business can be a whole lot more influenced or educated because of the fact that I know more than just Facebook. You know what I'm saying? What if they don't get Facebook? What if they don't like Facebook? I didn't like Facebook at the beginning, but I wanted my business more than I wanted anything else. Now, I understood it needed to be social. I understood you had to impress people. I understood you had to give good answers. You had to enrich in your post, okay? YouTube is about letting go. It's about not caring about your friend on Facebook seeing it. And, what are they going to think? You know what I'm saying? It's letting go, telling people what you know. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all, I want you to look at how many Traffic Monsoon videos I got. Don't you see all these labels right here, right? There's not one that don't say Traffic Monsoon. Sometimes they say it twice, and they can go down here and keep going. And all these, right? Do you know how many times I've come over here and talked about this? 0. They can find out about that. Those are common sense stuff. You know what I'm saying? What they don't know is what we know. How did I make, let's see, how much money did I make yesterday? $600 from downline. The day before that, I made $1,300 from downline. I have not had a day less than $400 in over a week from just referral from downline. Okay? Now understand that because of YouTube, I have a tendency a lot of times to relate to people in a way that I probably might not would on Facebook. Okay? So now what's happening now is that these people come in and they're ready to talk because they know that I believe in my business. They hear me. They know I'm telling the truth. They can sense it. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that you can't necessarily always do with Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You can't always get that mentality that across to people. Now, you can write a lot of good things and you can impress people and stuff like that, and I can get a lot more lead numbers. At least right now I can. Now, in another 6 months or so, my YouTube may be rolling at the point that I'm getting the lead numbers I used to get. But to be honest, I ain't needed it. Y'all, I've got less than 300 sponsored people. I got like 268 people, I believe, maybe 270, somewhere in the ballpark at the most. All right, I'm going to show you what the difference is in just a second. 73 of those, so 73, 140, 280, I've got a better than a 1-to-4 active ratio. And it's making me over $300 every day, nonstop from just this alone. Okay? That's what the power of YouTube gives me that I've learned that Facebook didn't. So, because if it was a lead race, I'd be getting my butt kicked compared to me with Facebook. And I would be putting out and churning it out like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this isn't Facebook. This is something entirely different. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, I don't care what you point at. You need to stay focused. Okay? I want you to focus on Facebook if that's what you want to do. Now, it doesn't mean you can't change your mind somewhere down the road. Say, you know what? I put 2 weeks in this. I'm not liking Facebook. I'm not saying I can't do it. I don't think I like it. I'd rather think I'd go YouTube. That's fine. Stay focused at one direction and don't quit. If you do that and do the research, treat this like this is homework, and if you do it right and do a good grade, you get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the awesome kind of homework to do. Y'all, I want you to listen to, look. I got a 5-subject notebook right here. 5 subject. And half of it's full. And I've only bought it a month ago from notes and things I leave for myself so I can do for my downline. See what I'm saying? Even this message right here. Traffic Monsoon sponsoring. Are you applying action? Do video I wrote about. Just to keep myself organized. Okay? Use whatever works for you to stay focused. And you get out to the people. This business is really, really simple. So, just a second here. Okay, it's down. I didn't want to show a message or anything. I'm going to show you the little message I sent. This was yesterday. Let's see. All right, I want you to listen to this. Y'all listen, don't be scared to try things. I mean, seriously, try things. All you can do is learn from it. Whatever it is, if God put that thought in your mind, maybe He did it for a reason. Okay? Now, I want you to think about this for a second time. How many thoughts do you have a day? You have thousands and thousands of thoughts, but sometimes when you say it out loud, and you hear it, how many things do you remember that you heard? It's something magical comes from hearing it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you have all these thoughts, you can have these awesome thoughts, but you're not registering it. You're not going to remember it the latter part of the day. You know, I come in here sometimes and I want to watch something on YouTube, and I'm so fed up with watching the same stuff all the time. And I think of something, Wonder Years, I hadn't seen that for, I wonder if it's up here. If I don't write myself a note, and if I don't say it out loud or something like that, I won't remember it come tomorrow morning. I'd be like, what was that I was thinking about? I can't remember. Something magical about, saying it out loud and hearing it. It just makes it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, one of the first books I ever read was What Do You Say When You Talk to Yourself? A Shad Helmstetter. I was 19 years old. It put me on fire. It's still beside my bedroom. It's yellowed. My dad underlined it. I underlined it to death. I can barely even read the thing. But that's what motivated me to start thinking the right way. And you know what else it's done? It's got my son thinking the right way. He's 8 years old. I would give anything to have 8-year-old mentality this little boy's got. It's incredible. Let me keep reading now. Let's see here. Maybe you did it for a reason. Talking about putting thoughts in his mind. Want this so much so that you don't give a damn who sees your videos or whatever it is. I already talked about that. This is usually your hang up of not theirs. It's you scared that somebody else is going to see it. It's your own pride issue that's really holding you back. And you may even motivate them. My sponsor told me on day one to go make 50 YouTube videos. I did 130 in a month in 1 week while working 65 hours a week. And no, I didn't know what the hell I was doing either. But let me tell you what I learned, y'all. I want you to listen to this real good. Show them what you found. Tell them what it would mean to you and your family, or does mean to you and your family if you're pretty qualified already in it. Give them a call to action, and then show them the way in. That's all you got to do. Do it over and over and over and get good at it. I'm telling you, YouTube, that means more to YouTube, especially if you're in front of the camera, than it does you going through the whole business pointing out every little thing that I've just said I have never done. You know, you can come over here, you can look at this, you can buy this, you can look at. No, to me, that business is going to hold its own. It's what you know, how you feel about it, what you found out, what you think about it. That's why review videos are so important in the first place. Don't be a review video. You know what I'm saying? You can if you want, but I'm just saying, just tell people what you think. It's sincerity. It's going to work because it's supposed to. It's common sense. You know, why people think that this should be different than anything else. I see people post on their timeline and talking about what they think about and then have a beautiful picture sitting there. But when it comes to their business and getting in a Facebook group, they have no idea what they're doing. Why is it any different? You know what I'm saying? You wrote something good. It motivated somebody. They've got likes down there, a whole bunch of comments, and you got a pretty picture. You went through all that trouble, but you can't figure out how to do that for your business? The priorities are wrong. Your thinking's wrong. You know how to do it. You just ain't doing it. You don't think right. That's the problem. And you see it all the time, man. My sponsor told me this, he's 65, but look at what all I learned. And I was in front of the camera for every video, and I did it with an S3 phone. The same phone I got right now, y'all. The one I done all my Facebook with. I did really good lead numbers with nothing but an S3 phone, y'all. Do no excuses. You can make it, believe me. So many people say that you want this and don't put in the efforts. Don't be scared if some Facebook friend sees something that you are doing, you're trying. Who cares? What if it works? What if it changes your life? Don't stand there wondering what ifs and not put in the efforts to find out. My advice, I would stay focused on one of the things and get damn good at it. Master it. If you do this, I can assure you that you will have to go through roadblocks to get there. I've already talked about that. Talking about how God sometimes checks just to see if you're going to make it. If you're still sitting around wondering what to do, here's your answer. Solo ads, Facebook, and YouTube. Now pick one and don't come back into the groups until you have seriously tried something different. Because all these people are here are already in the business. Can't get them. Some of y'all need to stop making this a social club and go make your business. You want to really help your friends here? Stay focused. Get out to the people. Show them that you believe in your business. Stay consistent. And simply go succeed. There's nothing more that you can do for yourself or them than that. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I see people in the Facebook group every day, but they're not getting results because of the fact that they haven't applied action. You know, to be honest, if I didn't know how to do something and I was getting paid and I went there and done it every day, I'm going to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt I'm going to get good at it. If I made driveways for a living, and I didn't know anything on day one. Of course I didn't know anything on day one. But if I kept applying action, I'm going to learn how to make my driveways. I'll be able to make it. I'll be able to do it as a profession. That's the same thing as this. You're sitting in neutral with a freaking Ferrari and you don't know what to do. You put it in gear. You learn. That's what you're missing. To me, applying action with belief is going to give you incredible results. Okay? Now the good part is, I don't mind opening myself up. I don't care. to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I think you can hear my videos, and here it is. I just let go. And hopefully someone gets motivated and understand that this is the answers. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to show you something, y'all. When I was in Facebook, in the month of let's see, it was March, I really started figuring out. I came into online business in March, in this new business here. Okay. Come May, I really started putting some stuff together. I started getting some good lead numbers. But don't you look at this, y'all. In August, with Facebook alone, 1,467 leads. This was 10,250 business views in that 1 month. This was just Facebook. Okay? That was pretty darn impressive for one of these months. Now, what you don't know is July was smoking this. At about halfway through the middle of the month, they just quit because people started taking vacations. June was incredible. I had several 120 lead days. 120 in one day, y'all, with Facebook. I went on vacation on Sunday. We went to Myrtle Beach. That Saturday and Friday, because of the Facebook I had done, I got 70 leads on Sunday without posting from the overflow from the last 2 days. Why did I get good at this? Because I stayed focused. I figured it out. I had a routine that worked for me, and I did it. I didn't quit. I didn't hit the roadblocks and stopped. That was the difference between me and the other people that didn't make it in Facebook. Now, at this time, people were still saying, oh, Facebook's changed, it's saturated, blah, blah, blah. I woke a lot of people up. I had a lot of people contacting me that had been in this business for a long time saying, you know what, I couldn't believe you're still doing it. And I understand that. I understood their viewpoint, but it wasn't going to keep me from learning. Now, I'll show you another picture. This was in the last business. 5 months straight, I stayed on the leaderboard in first. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with Steve Ordell. There's nothing wrong with Charles. There's nothing wrong with Tim and Mike. There's nothing wrong with Karin. There's nothing wrong with Marissa. All these were great people. All of them are doing YouTube videos. They're also doing paid advertising right here. Alex is in this business with me now. Jennifer Nash, real good lady. She's awesome in YouTube videos. But the whole purpose of this is, y'all, is the fact that staying focused and learning your niche and just staying in the moment and just continue to go and continue to learn the whole time. That's why my YouTube videos are going to reach this. That's why, even though, to be honest, this is not the numbers I would have had when I was doing Facebook. But look at what I'm doing for my downline. So I'm saying I can live with that 1-to-4 active ratio better at $300 and some a day, plus the $70, $80 a day I'm making from here. I can live fine off of that in my 3rd month in a business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not after this to get lead numbers. It's not a lead race. What this is about helping my downline and helping them understand that you pick an avenue, you stay focused, and I'm not going to run back to Facebook right now just because of this. This is where every one of these leads have come from. So, y'all, I think I've said enough. I think you understand the point. Is Traffic Monsoon sponsoring? You're going to have to apply action. You can have all the answers in your mind. You can have everything that you ever need. But if you don't put it down, if you don't put the work in, if you don't put it out there, who's going to see it? It's going to be bottled up inside. It's going to pure make you sick feeling. You got to get it out, man. You got to go tell people. You got to show people, and that's where the answer is going to come. This is where your business is going to grow. You're going to light up like a light bulb. People are going to know it when you post on your timeline. They're going to know it when you do YouTube videos. They can know if you do Craigslist, y'all. It doesn't even matter. Let me see where I'm sitting at this morning. I haven't checked yet. Not a whole bunch of pays yet. This is 5. Is that right? Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 45, let's see, 75, $80 by 8 a.m., y'all. $80 by 8 a.m. And I know a couple of these payouts from yesterday. Here's one for $175 for yesterday that didn't go in just a minute ago. So it's a clean $400 day, no doubt. I've got another in here for, let me see, maybe on this one, maybe in the next one. I don't think there ain't but about 45 payouts on this one. Let me show you real quick. This is all from YouTube, y'all. From January right here. 1, 2, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 844 times I've been paid since January the 1st, and it's February the 5th at 9 a.m. You know, not too bad. Let's see here. One of these payouts right here. It's about, I think about $10,000 I've made in the last month. It's still populating here. Hold on just a second. Let me show you one of my payouts here. Just one. Should be popping up here pretty soon. There you go, y'all. Check this out. $1,000. Now, as soon as it comes up, what do I do with my Traffic Monsoon? I go ahead and put it in and buy more ad packs. Okay, 458 ad packs. Let's buy these real quick. It's easy as this. Come up here, you're going to click this. And we'll log back in because it took too long. UVN. Y'all, if you have not signed up at Traffic Monsoon yet, just go ahead and do it. I can already tell you it has been life-changing. My PLS sales have been ridiculous. I made $1,100 last month in PLS. I've gotten, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 10 or 11 diamonds in the last week. That's $100 each. I got 6 gold members in the last 24 hours. Well, in 2 days. 2 days worth. That was pretty impressive. That's the most gold members I've ever had in such a short period of time. I think it's a total of 30 in the last month. I've done as much as 45 when I was focusing just at Power Lead Systems, but that's not too bad. So YouTube is really starting to kick in pretty good for me. I could live off of PLS right by itself now. Alright, so let's go down here. Let's buy some. Alright, let's do this one. And let's see how much we got coming from account balance. Yay, going with 9 ad packs this time, y'all. That's not too bad. Alrighty, 450. And my phone's probably already going to get notified. And there you go, y'all. Today's my 5th day. I've gone up 85 ad packs in 4.25 days. So that's an incredible amount of ad packs for me. The most I'd ever done was about 9 days, and looks like by tomorrow I'll be sitting at 800 ad packs. So not too bad. I'll be able to hit 1,000 ad packs. I was thinking it's going to take about a month and a half, but I'm thinking another couple of weeks here. Well, not thinking, I know for a fact in a couple of weeks I'll be sitting at 1,000 ad packs. That's pretty awesome. Y'all, if you need anything, just let me know. Click the link down below if you're in Traffic Monsoon, and if you're not in Power Lead Systems, y'all, this is the reason I've got a business. I don't have anything without it, so just to let you know. If you're not in Traffic Monsoon, y'all, go ahead and sign up. Go ahead and click the link. This is what it is going to look like. Hit this right here. Friend me on Facebook. If you don't, I can't help you. Okay, just to let you know. And I've got a training page down here on the bottom that'll help you out. Right here. And basically what I talked about earlier, I'll be finished with this video in just a second, y'all. I apologize. At the bottom of the training page, this is me when I figured out the niche. Shows you in front of me, almost what I talked about just a minute ago in my own words. Now this is a early business words of wisdom, because y'all, it just snapped. I know this is the answer. This is the answer. And I want to get there and show people I knew, you know, that you can do it. You just don't have to quit. Just keep going. You figure it out. And that's exactly what this video is all about. So go down, scroll down at the bottom, look at this, check out this video. It was for another business, Automated Wealth Network, that was in, but it works for any business. I think you'll get the gist of it. Y'all, if you need anything, just let me know. I appreciate it.